In this tutorial, we will create 3 new configurations for the CAE1000 assembly, one showing minimum displacement, one showing maximum displacement, and one containing our indented bolt configuration of CAE1002. Open CAE1000 in SolidWorks. Extract the zip and then open the assembly. Switch to the Configuration Manager tab from the Manager pane. Right-click in the Configuration Manager area and select Add Configuration. The Property Manager for Add Configuration appears in the Manager pane. For the configuration name, put Minimum Displacement. Confirm the configuration with the green check mark. A darkened name means the configuration is currently active. A grayed out name means the configuration is inactive. You should now have 2 configurations, free rotation and minimum displacement. Switch to the Assembly tab on the Command Manager and activate the Mate command. From the Feature Manager flyout on the right side of the Mate Property Manager, choose the Assembly Right Plane and CAE1005 Front Plane. If needed, flip the alignment of the mate so that the piston is directed towards the top of the cylinder. Confirm the mate. Switch to the Feature Manager design tree. Expand the Mates folder at the bottom of the Feature Manager design tree. Right-click on the very bottom coincident mate. This is the mate we just added. And select Configure Feature. Suppress the feature for the free rotation configuration and click OK in the dialog box. Switch to the Configuration Manager and activate the free rotation configuration by double-clicking on it. Add a new configuration named Maximum Displacement by right-clicking in the Configuration Manager area and clicking Add Configuration. Add the same mate we added for the previous configuration, a mate between the assembly right plane and CAE1005 front plane, except this time have the alignment put the piston as far away from the top of the cylinder as possible. Switch to the Feature Manager design tree. Expand the Mates folder at the bottom of the Feature Manager design tree. And right-click on the very bottom coincident mate, this is the mate we just added, and select Configure Feature. Suppress the feature for the free rotation and minimum displacement configurations and click OK in the dialog box. Switch back to the Configuration Manager tab in the Manager pane and switch to the free rotation configuration by double-clicking on it. Add a new configuration named Indented Bolt by right-clicking within the Configuration Manager and clicking Add Configuration. In the Graphics area, right-click on the number 1032 set screw and click the Suppress icon. This suppresses the 1032 screw for the current configuration. Also in the Graphics area, right-click the hex bolt and click the View Mates icon. Right-click the hex bolt coincident mate in the View Mates dialog box that appears and suppress it. Close the View Mates dialog box. In the Graphics area, click CAE1002 and above the context toolbar that appears, click the Configuration drop-down. Choose the Width Indent configuration from the drop-down and confirm that this configuration is the active configuration setting to the right of the drop-down. Mate the bottom of the hex head to the indented face of CAE1002 with the coincident mate. Right-click this new mate in the Feature Manager design tree under the Mates folder, click Configure Feature, and suppress this mate for all other configurations. Switch to the Configuration Manager. Switch between your different configurations to test the configurations. Save your work.